Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Hey, family. Happy Wednesday. Your sister is tired. You hear me? Tired. Now, I got to work from home today, just to let you know, sidebar. I got to work home from home today because of the World Cup. I told you, I think yesterday I mentioned in the video. I get to work from home today because it's the World Cup here in Jersey. So the governor let state employees work from home. So, but still, it's the end of the month and I got stats to do for my department, my attorneys, getting that stuff together. So it gets a little hectic um, during the end of the month. So, on besides that, because I'm working from home, it's a little more flexible. So around lunchtime, I got to get my workout in. I had to get that in because this week I really had to make up because I hadn't been to the gym like in a couple weeks. So I know this week I really wanted to get back in there. So today was my leg day, so I did that, and then I went to this little cafe, had a little lunch, and then after that, what I do? After I finished work, I had to do some serious deep cleaning in my kitchen. You know how you got to get in the cabinets and remove stuff, throw it out, clean, wipe everything down, take out the pots and pans, things from up under the sink, and I just redid everything down there with the pots and pans, recontact the shelves, threw out old food, just really got into my cabinets, clean the kitchen behind the fit, like all that, deep clean the kitchen. So I felt good. Kitchen's all cleaned, bathroom, all that. So I took care of that. Then took me a shower, and now I'm like, I'm trying to relax, and getting a couple of these skits um that went on today before I hit the sack because I'm totally exhausted and I gotta go into the office tomorrow. So that was my day, and that's why you didn't see me upload anything. So I don't know if you care, but I thought I'd share. Now we're gonna get in here when Denisha checks Anthony for uh letting Shayla, call her names. Like, Shayla was really disrespectful, and she probably referring to the prostitute comment at the end, which was totally uncalled for. Now we already know that when Denisha says something, Anthony gonna do it. Um, and in a way, I hope he does. She does. I call her puppet master because Anthony needs some direction and guidance. I think I mentioned this in a previous video. Anthony being a puppet master may not necessarily a bad thing if she's going to guide him into, not wickedness, not evil, not manipulation, not trying to have him do anything wrong, not trying to box him or isolate him away from friends and family. Like, Anthony really has no family. I'll be honest with you, he has no one. He had no one but Amber. That's why I think he has a serious issue with, I mentioned before, abandonment and things from childhood. Now, he's never had that male figure to help him with anything. Mom, I believe, passed away when he was young, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly his age, but I think she left him pretty young, and that's why Coca had to step up, like, as that, parental figure for him. But she's never around. She's hardly around, so he doesn't have anyone. That's why I think he goes to Wayne almost like a fatherly figure, um, for advice and things. A lot of times, Wayne is not necessarily always going to lead him in the right direction. You know this. He's cheering him on when it comes to this relationship with Denisha, even though he shouldn't be doing this after the divorce is finalized. Now, um, when it comes to cracking the whip, see, this is the thing. And Anthony has no social awareness. He doesn't know how to handle things. He is, like Angelina said, easy to manipulate and green. She really, her and Shayla has been molding him, basically having that man do whatever they want him to do. Denisha's gonna put a stop to that. You can best believe. She already checked Piari, and now it's time for Shayla. You see what he already did to Piari. He's gonna do. He's gonna wind up probably doing the same thing to Shayla. Shayla ain't gonna have it. It's gonna be different, and she's gonna go crying to, because she got a lot of mouth. She's gonna wind up crying to Angelina, and then Angelina is gonna call herself trying to check. Come over there, check Anthony, trying to use Kai as always. and I guess call herself checking Denisha, but she's met her match. Like I said, this is the younger version of Angelina. So in this aspect, Puppet Master, do your thing because Anthony needs this. He helped her in business. Remember, he gave her the guidance when it came to her business. Focus on one thing, not multiple things. Not a jack of all trades, be a master of something. He's helping her with that aspect because that's what he's good at. He's good with education wise, and when it comes to business, that's his forte. When it comes to social awareness, discernment, anything like that, he's dumb as a bag of rocks. He doesn't know how to function socially. He's not aware on how to handle things in life. This is Denisha's expertise. How to have a backbone, how to be more assertive, how to not be a pushover, how to stand your ground and set up boundaries, how to be socially aware of what's going on around you and when you're being used and manipulated. These are some of the things that she can help you with because she's crafty. She's from the streets. He has no awareness like that. He's not from the streets like that. So she can help him in that respect like he can help her on business. So it's really a good yin and yang when it comes to helping one another. So she can be good for him in that respect. I just still, part of me, don't trust it all because he may be scammed. But who knows? This may all work out and she may be the best thing for him. But I wish it would be done. Get this crappy marriage done with. Get this divorce out the way. And let them do their thing. Because she very well may help whip him into shape in the right way. But if she does it when it comes to Angelina and Shayla, I'm all for it. I want her to tell him exactly what it is when it comes to those two demons. So let's get in here.
Yes, beautiful day. Got a beautiful girl out in the open in the city. You all right? I mean, you ain't really say too much while we were eating. Felt like I was holding the whole conversation. You giving me these one-answer responses.
You noticed that?
Yeah, I noticed everything about you.
Do you?
I thought I did. What's going on?
So, you noticed everything about me, but you didn't notice your baby mama calling me a prostitute.
Didn't I tell you? I knew it was that
She
prostitute word. She did.
You didn't hear her call me
See
a prostitute?
Anthony playing stupid.
No, the food was so good, I was just focused on eating.
Come on. She said that it clear.
See, this is where he acts like a damn child. See, this is where he gets stupid, and this is where you need to put your foot down, Denisha. See, this is an area she needs to help him. Stop playing me for a fool. Stop playing stupid. Stop acting oblivious like you didn't hear nothing because Shayla got you by the nose. She say whatever she want, do whatever she want, and you say nothing. When she called Amber out her name and talk all kinds. Oh God, she dragged Amber. He said nothing to her. Nothing. He didn't stand up for Amber at all. For Ben, for Darren, nobody. He don't have a backbone, but he'll do it for Denisha. And all this craziness with her, he's so oblivious when it comes to Shayla and the things she says. So yeah, check him. Check him on that because, okay, put aside the fact that he's married. Let's say he wasn't married. If your man, and that goes for all of us, ladies, we ain't playing that. If our man would not stand up for us and somebody calling us out our name or coming at us crazy and our man don't say nothing, we're going to look at him like he crazy. We're going to look at him like he crazy. So I don't blame her for checking him. You sat up there and you had her say this to me and you said nothing. Forget the fact that she's dealing with a married man. What if he wasn't married? If this was one of us, we wouldn't have it. So she right for telling him that. And you handle that. Because I want my man to have my back like I would have his. So good.
Like, how did you not hear her call me a prostitute?
Right.
And then she was just saying all type of stuff anyway, just disrespecting me.
And he said nothing.
That whole entire day, I had to listen to everybody
that's Anthony.
coming for me.
He got no backbone.
And I don't know what the whole name calling is. Like, I'm trying to figure out where she even got the audacity to call me a prostitute. Like, what makes me a prostitute?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're going to hear a lot of sorry, girl, because
I
that's
should
all
have
you
checked
did.
Shayla.
You absolutely should have. I shouldn't just have to sit there and listen to her say that, and then on top of that, you not say anything about it. Like you definitely should have checked her.
You're right.
But you got to expect her to be in her feelings because A, he married. 2, that's his baby mama. But you also know, Denisha, what went down, how it went down, all that grimy stuff with to Amber, to her best friend. So she feeling some kind of way. So her acting stupid, yeah, him not saying nothing. If you want to say Denisha's your lady, then defend your lady. But it should be no surprise, Denisha. No surprise that Shayla will act this way. You know Shayla. And you don't like her and she don't like you. So outside of this, girl, you know.
If I would have rearranged your house with her, then we would have had a whole nother conversation.
Right. You're right. I'm glad you didn't do that.
Tell her, girl.
You hear me? I am.
Tell her.
And I promise to you, no one, not on my watch, will ever disrespect you. I'm serious.
I hope so. I'm really trying to change, so I'm gonna need help along the way if I'm gonna have to deal with this.
I got you.
I wouldn't let anybody disrespect you, so please don't let anybody disrespect me.
I'm sorry.
Next time she need to stay on the porch. If she don't know how to behave like a big girl.
Behave like a big girl. But he like that though. This is where Anthony needs somebody to tell him how things need to be. There's certain things you're not supposed to allow. You're supposed to speak up for your woman when she's disrespected. That's as a man, that's not something somebody should have to tell you. But it depends on his level of love and care for that person. His level of respect for that person. If he'll speak up or not. Now, she had to tell him, no, I'm not going to allow that X, Y, and Z, to be disrespected. So what you going to do? Because this is a decision that they decided to make. Right or wrong, we all have our feelings on how we feel about this whole marital thing. What Anthony doing, what Amber's doing. We all have our opinion on that. But these grown people decided to take this route because their divorce is in the process. Okay. Then they decided to take that route. But there's things that's going to come along with that. There's going to be disrespect from people about what's going on, despite Amber having her own man and her own situation. It's hypocritical for her to feel some kind of way or to go off on you, Denisha, when she got a whole man that she lived with. It's really crazy. Come on. Like, you doing the same thing. But she's still dealing with emotions and mixed feelings. And same thing with Anthony. So you're going to have to deal with this. And this is, Denisha, this is a complicated situation that you allowed yourself to be in. Sis, that's why you shouldn't go there. But you made your own decision for whatever reasons. Because I think you feel it all started from Honey Pot firing you. She put you in an awkward situation financially. So now when Anthony coming after you, he's a wealthy man. You said, let me give it a shot. Because, my situation financially, my future is a little unstable right now till I get my businesses, off the ground or whatever. I need to supplement my income. This man may be it. This is when she gave Anthony a go. So now she see where he lives. She sees his status and all that. She could tell he got money, doing well for himself. It's a good come up for her. So it's worth the gamble. But she not tolerating no disrespect. I like Denisha because she's one of them straight up sisters. She ain't gonna play no games. She's not gonna have a lot of emotions in it. She's very calculated. She's very strategic. She thinks. She, like Angelina mentioned, Art of War, how you do things. This is 21 Laws of Leadership, all of that. She is one to probably have studied these things. She don't play. Just like Angelina maneuvers, that's Denisha. How Angelina thinks and does things, that's Denisha. That's why I cannot wait to see them go head to head. It's gonna be good. This gonna be good. Oh yes, because Denisha ain't want to play with. In this respect, I like it. I like Anthony being involved in Denisha to deal with Shayla and Angelina. Oh, this is why I'm okay with it. Hey, because at the end of the day, they both want to have other people, then let them have other people. They want to jeopardize their settlements, then let them jeopardize their settlement. Just don't play in our face with this and drag this mess out. I want to see this take another turn in the storyline. Instead of signing papers, this is getting played out. But the other things that's about to happen around this whole relationship situation with her and David and him and Denisha is going to be interesting. That part is going to be interesting. Where it takes a turn for the better or worse, we have yet to see. But when it comes to Shayla and Angelina, I am sitting here nibbling on the popcorn, feet up, and ready for the smoke. Do you hear me? So let's get in here because I know Anthony about to check Shayla for Denisha, and let's see how this conversation go. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And should Anthony say something to Shayla for the comment he made to Denisha, or you think who cares? Denisha need to defend herself. Let me know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace, family, and we out.